The Chief Executive Officer of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, Gambia Secretariat, Monday disclosed that the date for the 2022 OIC Summit is currently under discussion between different principals of the Muslim Ummah. Now, speaking to journalists at a press conference at the Yahya Jammeh Conference Center, Dibba reiterated Gambia's commitment of hosting the largest gathering of world Islamic leaders in 2022. Moses Imendi has the details in this report.
The government put up efforts to engineer an effective implementation of all project portfolios that are under preparation for the hosting of the OIC Summit later this year. The construction of urban roads and the VVIP ultra-modern lounge have both registered progress, and now the construction of a luxurious 5-star hotel will commence in the next month. But Gambians remain doubtful about the country's ability to host the summit, with many believing that OIC project components will not see completion before the expected timeline. Dibba, CEO of OIC Gambia Secretariat, affirmed that the Gambia will host the summit, explaining that the summit date is flexible and subject to discussions and renegotiations.
The things we are dealing with are infrastructure. And some or most of the things that we require in this infrastructural development require supplies. And as you know, or as you might have known, supply chain all over the world have been affected. So the date is not cast in any stone. The dates are flexible in the sense that they can be discussed, they can be renegotiated, but that goes through a process. And that process is still on. As I said, I'm not in a position now to tell you precisely what the date would be. This is being worked out, within and among the different principles of the Ummah. But what is not in doubt is that the summit will take place in the Gambia. And in the not too distant future, we should be able to advise or inform you with regards to a tentative date.
The OIC Gambia Summit is expected to spur massive development upgrade in the Gambia, particularly on infrastructure. Mr. Dibba believes that the development projects will turn the Gambia into international meeting and investment hub. It is also set to boost tourism in the country, he added. He called on Gambians to embrace the project and view it as a national project.
As Gambians, we really want to appeal to everybody to see this as a national project, to see this as a badge of honor, that if we succeed in attaining the things that the projects that we want to put in place, we are putting Gambia on a different pedestal. So I think this is the message that we want, to be given out to the general public. The date is significant, but it's relative. It's relative. What it's more important is that all these development projects will remain. You will not roll them like a mat and take them away. They will remain in the Gambia, isn't it? I mean, look at the facility we are in today. This is part of the OIC projects. It's the best in the sub-region. Can't we be proud of that?
The 5-star hotel is expected to have 400 beds and 60 luxury suites. The OIC Gambia Secretariat was able to mobilize over $300 million for the construction of OIC summit facilities. The development project is funded by various partners, but the Saudi government has been in the front foot of the project funding. The Organization of Islamic Conference is the second largest intergovernmental organization after the United Nations, with a membership of 57 states, covering 4 continents. It is the collective voice of the Muslim world to ensure and safeguard their interests on economic, socio, and political areas. Moses Mendy, Eyeafrica News.